I want to talk about a series of threads that I've seen today and basically share my thoughts on them. And you can go ahead and share your thoughts in the comments about what you think about my commentary. So the first thread I saw, it says, it's right here. First in my bloodline to not listen to my bloodline. This one is so powerful. It hits home for me. The reason being is that I'm sure in a lot of families, there are things that, we've dealt with, things that we've noticed that we say, okay, I'm going to be different. I'm not going to do that to my children. I'm not going to do that in my marriage. I'm not going to do that to myself. I'm not going to do that to other people. And so when I saw that thread, I'm like, dang, that's very deep because one of the things, especially as a new mother, that I'm gonna be doing is kind of like telling your children, oh, but that's still your aunt. Like, no matter what the family member does, oh, that's still your uncle, that's still your aunt. No, I'm the first in my bloodline who's gonna stop saying, but that's still so and so. No, if you don't respect the child, if you behave in a weird way and they're uncomfortable around you, I'm sorry. If you want to sit down with the child and apologize and change your behavior, then that's up to the child to want to be around you again if they want. I will not be the one to be like, but that's still your uncle. No. This is a relationship between you and the child. If you didn't behave correctly, this is not this is between A and B. I'm gonna see myself out. The reason being is because a lot of people have this weird mentality that, oh, I could treat a child any old kind of way. No, a child is a person. They're just tiny. But that's still a human being. A lot of the times people do something to a child that they would never in a million years do to an adult. Why is that? Okay. So that one hit home. The second one is, I'm gonna put it right here. It says, I'm the type to need a new outfit for every event. I don't agree with this one because my closet is full of clothes that I love, colors that look good on me, colors that, kind of like the way the clothes are, they shape my body really well. Like, I am really good at choosing what looks good on me. So I am not the type of person to want a new outfit for every event. I could go in my closet, literally any event it is, I make it work. This shirt and that skirt, this shirt and those pants, that dress, this mini dress, this midi dress, this bodycon. Like, literally, I have an outfit for every. Think of something, I have an outfit for it. The only time I go shopping is when, like, oh, I've sold these three dresses that are no longer in my taste, and yeah, let me go shopping for one dress. Like, I'm not about to kind of like participate in over consumerism to where, like, okay, every event another outfit, every this, every that. No, for every four dresses I sell, I buy one. That's if I don't have those kinds of dresses. Like, that's if I don't have, this color or that shape kind of. So my point is, I don't buy more things that I already have enough of it. Like, no, at this point I don't agree with it. Go ahead and comment what you think of this thread that talks about needing a new outfit for every event. I don't agree. This next one I'll put right here, it talks about taking a woman out once, and if she doesn't offer to take you out as the man, then you're gonna end it. I don't agree with that one because it's giving, I do this so you can do that. Like, no, bring men back. Like, I remember in the past how men used to, just be happy in the presence of a woman. They just enjoy the woman's company. Now it's about, if you do this, then I'll do that. If you don't do this, I'll end it. This and that. I don't want to sound like this woman because I don't agree with how they call men sassy for every little thing, but this thread is really sassy. Like, so you expect a woman to take you out? Like, I'm not saying a woman can't be like, hey, I've been wanting to go bowling. Let's go bowling, and just kind of like initiate, a second date, a third date, or a fourth date, whatever it is. I'm not saying a woman can't initiate going out, like one going out, but it's just like the fact that you're expecting it and the fact that you're saying you'll end it is just like, I don't know. I'm so glad that I'm no longer in the game. I'm married because these types of men would send me over the cliff. Like, I would not be a free woman. I would be locked up because I would fight you. There's no way you would talk to me like that. Like, it doesn't make sense. I love men being men. So I thank God I'm not in the dating world because it doesn't make sense out there. This next one, I agree with it wholeheartedly. It talks about how men put themselves first and how women can take a page out of men's book. This is so true. Like, men will put themselves first. If it doesn't work for them, they are not gonna do it. Like, I've watched Pop the Balloon and I've seen men be like, yeah, I got 3 kids by 3 different baby moms, but if a woman has more than 1 kid, I don't want her. And he will pop on that woman for having more than 1 kid, even though he has 3 kids. So we need to take a page on men's book. Like, they will not deal with things that they don't want to deal with. But women, we will bend every which way just to be with that man. Like, the man can have 6 kids. We'll be like, I'll still be with him. Like, please, please. Like, when I used to date before I got married, I dated like a man. Like, if it doesn't work for me, I'm out of there. I'm not about to be like, but I can change him. But he has potential. But he has this going for him. No, 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 no. Whatever my core non-negotiables were, they were that non-negotiable, and I got what I wanted. So let me know in the comment if you agree with this post or if you agree with my point in that you really should go out for what you want and you really should not settle for what you don't want. Okay? And men do that so perfectly. Like, to the T. So as women, we can take a page out of men's book. This next one I agree with so much. It talks about how a first date should not be at somebody's house. It shouldn't be at the woman's house. It shouldn't be at the man's house. A lot of things can go wrong. Like, you could get robbed. The person can, just physically do things to you that you wouldn't want. Yes, it's called grape, but when it's done, it's done. Like, there are consequences for after. But I'm a big believer of, I rather not let this or that happen to me. I know he will pay, but I just don't want that to happen. Okay, I'm just gonna go on the side of, let me not do this so this that doesn't happen. I don't think about, he will pay though. No, I don't want it to happen to me. So going back to that point, going to anybody's house for a first date is weird. Like, you could get robbed, you could get physically, just things that you don't want to happen to you, raped, all that stuff. Like, and it also shows the person too that you accept low effort. Like, no, I would rather go and talk to you at a park, around like 11 a.m., 2 p.m. Like, I rather talk at a park. If you don't want to spend money, that's fine, but I will not be going to your house. Like, I remember this one instance where my cousin, who doesn't live in my state, but he came over and he slept over, and when I asked him, hey, like, why are you in town, like, what are you up here doing, he was like, yeah, so I got this friend who went to this girl's house as a first date, and the girl's boyfriend actually pew my friend. Okay, so my cousin's friend did not know that the girl had a boyfriend, so he was here to go to a funeral in the next couple of days. Okay, so, like, you could get pew by the person's family, by the person's partner, by the person's ex. You could get pew if, like, he wants to do something and you don't want to do it. Like, so much can happen, y'all. Like, I don't know how. Like, please, I'm a 90s baby, late 90s, okay, but still a 90s baby, and I don't know how y'all got so comfortable going to people's houses. Like, I couldn't do it. Like, you couldn't pay me to even go in front of the person's house, not even enter. Like, I will not even pass by your house, because what am I doing here? You know your neighborhood better than me. Like, no, no. And last but not least is my own thread about the types of envious, girls, right? The first one is one that, feels inferior. and she finds every which way to try to be my friend, but I don't even talk to her like that. But she's trying really hard to be my friend, right? Whatever I post on my status, she makes like a witty joke or like a joke mocking me. Like, let me think of an example. I could post that I just got my hair done, a really nice wig, okay, that I just bought, that I styled, that I just got put on, right? And I just took a picture with me touching the hair, and she would reply privately to me saying, "It's not even your hair." Like, girl, are you mad? Like, you are jealous. Like, we all know it's not my hair. Calm down. So, for that reason, she is not a friend. She's just someone I know at church. Okay, she's just someone I know at church. She has my contact, so she replies when I post statuses. She wants to be my friend so bad, but obviously, I'm not interested because you're envious. Okay, you're jealous, and she is what you would consider an unattractive girl by today's standards. Like, she is not an attractive woman, so when she sees me she feels threatened or something, but at the same time she tries to be my friend. She would text me every day and I wouldn't answer, like, 3 days later. Like, I really don't care to be her friend because I see what type of time she's on. I'm not interested in being your friend. Example number two, that's another girl in the same church. She overly compliments me when I post a status. She's like, fire, fire, beautiful, gorgeous, this and that. But she is also best friend with a girl who openly hates me. Okay, for being like an introvert, I'm not in everybody's face. Her best friend keeps telling people like, oh, she thinks she's all that. She doesn't join any ministries. She leaves as soon as church is done. Like, miss, why do you care what I do? Like, people will hate you for not being in their face. And it's just like, I thought you would like that. Like, I thought, anyway, doesn't matter. But yeah, that girl would overly compliment me and stay on top of what I post. Like, she would be the first one to see my post, and it's just like, yeah, you're a fan, you're a fan. So anyway, y'all, comment, let me know which point you agree with, which point you have a different thought about. Go ahead and comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you guys on my next video.